How to use the brand new build tools inside of Adopt Me's new multicolor building update. This is the brand new tools. Let me show you how to even get it selected in the first place. First of all, you want to make sure that you go and select your settings. And then if you go and select in the main section, you'll see this option that says furniture multicoloring. If you go and have this turned off, then you will see a cross on the paint bucket tool. However, if you are to go and enable it, which is automatically turned off, you need to go and enable it. When you then go and select an item, you'll now see the brand new change color feature. This right here will allow you to change the color of whatever product you want. So, for example, this is the original color of the thing we're going to be changing. And what you want to do is select the item you want. Then you will see that there is two options, primary color and secondary color. You might note that some other items have multiple color schemes. For example, this lollipop stand having 3 separate colors. It depends how many colors the previous item has to what this will actually be. So since this one only has 2 colors, we're going to start off pretty basic. So what we're going to do is select the red. And now you'll see that there is a bunch of these colors. But what if we don't want to go and use these colors? Well, we've got this brand new section right here. This new section allows you to go and add something called a hex code or an RGB code. If you don't know what these things are, you can simply Google a fun color palette in hex codes. Basically, it would be a bunch of numbers or digits, and those things combined together actually go and create a color. For example, this red is called FF1200. That means if you ever want to come back and remember what exact red color you are using, you can take note of this, save it somewhere for later, or even share your favorite color with your friends and you can get the exact amount of digits. So look at all of these numbers just going crazy. Say there is a favorite item that you want, you can actually press the button right here that is a plus icon. That plus icon will go and save it into the stored colors. But note, when you leave Adopt Me, when you change servers or when you do anything, then your stored colors don't actually stay stored. They're going to then go and reset after you go and leave the server. But what you want to do is use it if you're building for a long duration. It might be handy, which is why I recommend that you go and save your hex code for a later use in case these storage things don't actually save. For purposes of this video, we're going to do a nice green color scheme. There might not be a green that you like currently available in the basic section. So what you want to do is go and scroll on this vertical wheel and find the green that you want. It's in type of a little rainbow. So for this, I'm going to select this green. And then what I'm going to do is hit the plus icon. Then I'm going to go down a bit and hit plus again. Go down a bit, hit plus again. Go down a bit, hit plus, down a bit, hit plus. And now you can see I've got a small gradient of different types of green colors that I intend to go and use. So for this one, I'm going to select the somewhat dark version, and then the secondary color, we're going to select the brightest version possible. Now, as you can see, it actually gives you a small little preview of what your item is going to look like before you go and activate it. You then press confirm to go and turn your item into the newly decorated color scheme of the item that you didn't have before. So it's really nice. I like the fact that you can fully customize the colors of products. Now, this works on like 90% of items. Say for example, we want to go and do it on this. Remember that you should probably try and replicate it in the same color scheme. So your primary color will probably be the lightest color. The secondary color in this example is darker, and then the territory color is like an in-between. If you don't select the same colors in the certain order, then you'll probably end up having something kind of disgusting and it wouldn't really work as well. For example, this, it doesn't look as nice, does it? I mean, it depends what vibe you're going for, obviously, but you can always press the reset colors button. Do you want to reset the furniture to its default coloring in case you forgot what it looked like and you don't like it? Now there's a few other options if you just want to go and use basic, and it works on anything. So say you want to go and make a bunch of items the exact same color. what we're going to go and do is use the selection tool. So to go and get the selection tool, which again is a newer addition, what you want to do is hit the edit house, and then you'll see this little spanner and a wrench. Then you want to click that, and then you'll click the button on the left, which looks like a selection tool because it's a selection tool. Then what you want to do is go and drag, and you'll see this blue square start to drag over the items you are selecting. Now, as you can see, it says I cannot change the color. The reason why is because it features multiple different items, and some of them can't be changed colors, as for example, this one features 2 separate different color schemes compared to this one featuring only 1. So as long as you select an item which only features 1 color scheme, then it will allow you to change them all at the exact same time. But if you're to try and change an item which has 2 separate color schemes and you use the drag tool, it simply will not work because each item is unique and you need to go and change it. Now this is actually really cool. I wouldn't have thought about changing the colors of something such as a little notice board, but this definitely makes it a lot nicer. I am glad that we are able to go and change the colors of this, as before I thought it was kind of basic and I wasn't really a fan of this. Now you can go and change it to some of your favorite colors that you like, and it's pretty handy. And there we go, you've now got an awesome new color scheme inside of your house, which you can actually change easily. But as I was showing you, select your items using the selection tool, then press the change color, and you can change everything to the exact shade that you want. Now this is actually a really fun added bonus that Adopt Me added into the build tools. Speaking of build tools, Adopt Me has gone and changed how it works. Your furniture bar might look pretty empty. That's because they've gone and changed it. So here it says standard furniture, themed furniture, shapes A to Z, or miscellaneous, which is probably a bunch of random garbage. Actually, no, it's got the display stands in it, which is nice. Can you change the display? Oh, it's massive. Let me out, let me out. Okay, can you change the pet display stands holder colors? You can, which is nice. So as you can see on this, there's actually 4 different colors that we can go and choose from, which is pretty cool. So for this, we're going to go and select one of each of our colors that we selected earlier. And now as you can see in my preview, this thing looks pretty cool in comparison to the original blue color. And there you go, you now have your own pet display case in whatever color you want it to be, which is a nice added bonus. You can then go and match them up with your pets, kind of stylize them even more than how you could before. But there are some even new tools, so let's go and check that out. So up top we have a button called Enable X-Ray, which looks absolutely insane. This basically shows the hitboxes of where you could select, and it will then allow you to click it. So if I select this little dot, even though I'm not selecting the big swell, it actually lets me pick it up to move it, which is definitely interesting that it has all of these hitboxes. The X-ray shows that these are barriers, but actually it's underground, which is why you could like move them up and stuff, which is pretty handy. So there's a few other tools and other things that you can go and use. Reset, furniture rotation, clone the selected. Do you want to clone the selected barrier for $9? That sounds pretty cool actually. I like the sounds of that one. And apparently there is a new back button. I'm yet to go and see the back button, but I imagine that it should be somewhere around here. I'm not sure. Yeah, there is also a button that says sell all of the furniture in your house and then it gives you the price. I would recommend staying clear of this button as you don't really get much for your item. So most of the items you'll see actually sell for $0, because the longer you leave an item in your house, it goes and decreases in value to the point where it's then worth nothing. Like this says it will be worth $12, but I'm pretty sure it originally cost you a couple hundred. So I definitely stay clear from selecting that option. You might come and notice that some items don't allow you to customize them. For example, this giant ice cream, even if I am to go and select red for example, it won't actually change any of the color's appearance. This is most likely due to the fact that this is a specialist item which has a custom texture and wrap on it, which simply won't allow us to get it changed in comparison to this, which will allow you to change it. So as we showed earlier, you can go and actually clone an item, which is pretty cool. So let me go and show you how that feature works. So let's select this and then select the item that we want to go and clone. There's so many different options of different things to go and do that it's kind of insane. So reset furniture, sell all furniture. There are so many things: advanced rotate, advanced move, and then all of these other different selection tools. So you can clone things, you can do whatever you want, you can do so many different things. Go to page 2. So page 2 allows you to move it up and down. This allows you to move it in different directions. And yeah, it's definitely interesting, all of these new updates that they have gone and added. So let us know your thoughts of this down below in the comment section. I guess you can't clone every item. Actually, clone selected. Do you want to buy a candy cane chair for 37? We're going to purchase a clone, and as you can see, the clone actually, the clones killed me. Yeah, the clone actually stays the exact same color, which is pretty cool, and you can sell it for full price. So if you decide to clone something, you select it and then you press the clone selected button, and it'll allow you to purchase it, and it will stay in the cloned colors, saving you a bit of time of you going and changing it all, which is again pretty neat. I wonder if this will work if you select multiple of the same thing like this. I'm not too sure. We're about to find out what happens if we select that. Yeah, we can't select multiple all at the same time of the same item to change it. But that's pretty much the gist of some of these brand new building tools. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and what I should do next. And check out my main YouTube channel called Cookie Cutter. I'm pretty sure you guys all know what that one is. So thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody.